from Gigamon. And before I start, I have a small disclaimer. So I know I've only scratched the surface of what Claude and Cursor can actually do. After seeing some of the fantastic presentations today, I'm realizing that the surface is probably much deeper than I thought. And so what I'm about to show is really just a beginning. There's a lot more potential and capability that we can leverage. And so consider this less of a finished solution and more of a first step down the rabbit hole. So let me share my screen. Can you all see my screen?
Yes.
Okay. So the problem statement is like what we've been facing, right? So the documentation work is more fragmented, where as writers, one big challenge is like if you see the ratio, engineering ratio with technical writing teams ratio, it's like not even maybe I would say in our company it's like 1:70 or 80. So which means that we need to the time that we take to understand the functional spec. I mean, there is a whole lot of analysis that we need to do on the sources, and then we have to create some structure, then have that content plan reviewed, approved, and then start with the authoring. And then there is a whole lot of effort that goes into that. So we just want to see how we can orchestrate, automation. There is a lot of automation opportunity out here. So that's what I took up as the problem statement. And if you see here, this is so my agent that I've created is like, it's a workflow, documentation workflow agent, where I have to give the input uh, with all those FSPRD, UX mockup, anything, the transcript, and also that input is given, and then how the Claude code and the skill is able to generate the doc plan as well as the first draft with human in the loop. Like I need to give approval, only then it creates, and the final output is delivered. So that's the crux of it. And here's the demo. So as you can see, I'm running the doc workflow, and it will ask me for the different uh, documents, the source documents that gets ingested, and then it analyzes. So there are two agents that I've created. One is analysis agent and then the authoring agent, and there is a clear handoff between analysis and the authoring. So the input for the analysis will be all the source docs, and then it would give this kind of a doc content. The doc content meaning the content plan is being given to me, and then I can choose to prompt it to make the required adjustments, and then it will also give me open questions, certain things that are that needs to be reviewed with the SME. So those are the open questions that are asked. And after I give the approval, then it creates a Word document of the doc plan, and that doc plan can be sent for approval. Once I get that doc plan approved, that becomes the handoff point for the authoring agent to start with, because the structure is already defined in the content plan, and based on the structure and the approved structure, one by one, the authoring agent would start creating the first draft. And for each section, it would ask for approval, or we can revise it. And once it's approved, then it starts creating. And each document will be like, for example, if user guide has 3 sections, then that user guide will be one Word document with 3 different sections. And then it would create another Word document for admin guide, like that. And then once everything is completed, so the completeness confirmation comes in, and it says that the documentation pipeline is completed with all the Word document shared. And what what are the things that needs to be resolved. The open items are also listed, where the need SME input is also given there inside the Word document. And yeah. Yes, this is how it looks like. But as I said, I do have few ideas now after seeing all the presentations, where we can actually um, create Confluence pages out of it. We can create, we can attach, have the integration done with our repository, where it can directly go and create those for us. So those are all the ideas that we have. So we need to implement it. And I would like to thank Aman and thank the TWT for this opportunity. And thank you so much.